everybody, and welcome back to another video on my channel. It is Kevin here, and I am tired. I started off my last quarter video showing off the new addition to the family. That was 3 months ago. And now I'm gonna show off how fat he's gotten. Look at that little chunk. Oh God, he's so angry. Why are you so angry? Say meow, meow, meow. It's just a big old chunk. It's like your daddy. Meow. 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 3 months ago, I did a video talking about my goals for the year and how I was gonna check back in with my goals because it helped me keep on track for what they are. And that's what this video is. We're checking back in. Damien, come say hi. Hi, it's me. It's Damien. Oh, a little off the shoulder.
Nothing.
A little off the shoulder shirt, huh? A little. What are you doing? I love you.
Hi. Love you too.
What I'm gonna do is go over my goals for the first quarter. If you wanna know what they were for the whole year, I'll go ahead and link in the card above so you can go ahead and check out that video because I do go more extensively into what my goals were for the year. I'm gonna go over what they were for the first quarter and then I'm gonna kind of reflect a little bit and then I'm gonna talk about what my goals are for the second quarter of 2019. And let me just say it's gonna be a busy quarter because I have a lot planned for myself and I'm probably gonna run myself into the ground, but that's okay, that's okay. I like to be busy, or at least pretend to try to be busy. First goal for the first quarter was to complete the draft of the French Money Pit. About that, if you've been watching any of my videos, like any of my videos, you'll know that that didn't happen. I had to revise a one of my manuscripts earlier in the year for my agent, Marina Rossner. I feel like I always have to say her name in case you don't know who she is, Marina Rossner. So that kind of like put the French Money Pit like on the back burner temporarily, and then when I got time to do it again, I was going through some mental health stuff, and then it's just like, you know, and now Camp NaNoWriMo's so close, and I'm gonna take part in that, so I just kind of pushed it off into that, and I was like, I'll just do it for Camp Nano. So that's what's happening. Didn't finish the first draft of the French Money Pit in the first quarter. So yeah, that's one for the fail column. My second goal was to read 15 books. That includes audiobooks because I wanted to get more into audiobooks this year. I will say that I was very successful with that. I got into audiobooks. I think I've listened to like 10 this year so far. However, my goal is to finish 15. I only finished 13 so far because today's the 28th when I'm recording this, which means I technically have 2 more days. And I know I'm gonna finish my friend Brendan's book tomorrow. I'm beta reading it, so I'll be at 14. So I'm thinking like maybe I could like speed listen to an audiobook to like hit that 15. As of right now, I haven't hit it, but I still have 2 days left, so don't doubt me, haters. My third goal was to table at one convention, in particular one that was going on in March is one I was really interested in. That did not happen for many reasons. If you watched my old video, you'll know that my goal was to actually do art and writing videos on my channel. And I stopped the art videos for a couple of reasons, but the main reason really is that because I was getting back into art, a lot of it was like rudimentary, I guess. I don't know, it was like practice, right? And when you're practicing art, you don't put that out in the world for people to see, like they see the good stuff. I was putting some crap out into the world. Have I tabled at a convention first quarter? No. Another one for the fail column. So far, we're 3-0. That's depressing. The third is finish 3 pieces of art that I like for the first quarter. And did I do that? Nope, another one for the fail column. However, I did finish 1 piece of artwork that I really like. I made it for my brother Matt. He brews his own beer and I made a label for one of his beers and I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen. I actually really liked how it turned out. Yeah, 1. I finished 1 piece that I liked. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth goal for the first quarter was to try a new recipe every week. And this one is 1 for the win column. Oh my God, 1 for the win column. Yeah, we try a new recipe every week. Damien, what was your favorite recipe that we made this year so far?
I really like the pasta we just had.
Really? That was your favorite one?
I think there was something that I liked more, but I can't really remember what they were. I liked the baked pasta thing. The
baked pasta thing was good. So what I'm gathering is Damien likes pasta dishes, so we'll be trying.
I actually don't. I don't really like pasta.
Your 2 favorite were pasta.
I know. I usually don't like pasta.
Maybe Damien doesn't understand that he likes pasta now.
Take it as a compliment.
I don't know what my favorite one was. I really like the sushi bowls we make, but I don't think that was a new recipe for me. It might have been for Damien, but it wasn't for me. I have sushi bowls probably about once a week now. They're pretty good. That was all my goals. I had some other like scattered goals. I had 2 personal ones, which I met neither of. And I knew I was gonna meet either of very early on in the year, but I was still trying towards them and it just didn't work. I've had some health issues this year and that just kind of put everything into whack. Still dealing with it. But some of the more like general goals, I wanna be more organized. I wanted to use my bullet journal more and I have used it almost every day of 2019 so far. There were some days where like I set up the whole week but maybe I didn't use it 2 days. I am becoming more organized, I like to believe, and I put out at least 1 video on my YouTube channel every week since the beginning of the year. I've not skipped a whole week. But really that's 4 fails and 1 win, and yeah, who's counting? We're gonna move on to my goals for the second quarter of 2019 because it's the beginning of a quarter and I have faith in this is where you can convince yourself that you can actually get all of it done even though you're overwhelming yourself. health. Just easy one is we're gonna try and do another new recipe every day of the week. Again, like I said in my last video, I have some health issues regarding food, as well as lactose intolerant, and Damien is vegetarian and I've kind of picked that up, so I'm not really eating meat anymore. And when I say not really, I mean I haven't eaten it this year at all. Trying new recipes every week, really the gist of it. We've not missed a single week and I actually like it. Some of the dishes were gross. We did make a lasagna soup that was really bland and gross. Damien's gagging.
The potato soup was probably the second least good.
That we made a potato soup that was very gross also.
I don't think it was gross.
It tasted like coconuts.
Yeah.
It said to use coconut milk and it tasted like coconut. So I do not endorse that recipe at all. Or the lasagna soup was honestly the grossest thing I think we've eaten this year. It was not good. And it was like back to back. So like we just kept eating these recipes that were not good. It was a dark 2 weeks. My next one is instead of reading 15 books, because I realized that like if I read 15 every quarter, I'd actually end up with 60 for the year and my goal is 50 for the year. So I'm now gonna do 13 per quarter because that'll hit me right at the 50. So my next goal is to read 13 books and I think I can do that. Going back to me not finishing 15 this quarter, do have another book that I'm almost done with, but I'm not gonna be able to finish it this quarter. I actually read quite a bit, but not technically enough for my arbitrary goal. My next goal, we're gonna get to the writing goals last because those ones are gonna take more explaining. My next goal is, even though I'm not putting the art on my channel as much, I do wanna do one art piece that I am proud of. Next quarter, I have been doing stuff off camera and I'm not super excited with it, but I'd like to finish at least one piece that I really like. But I did recently launch a Kickstarter a month ago and it was successful, so I do have more enamel pins coming out, so that's super exciting. I did like the art with those, so I guess technically maybe I hit that goal of 3 art pieces I liked because I did like all of those. I don't know if you count that. My fourth goal out of 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 6 goals, that's a lot. My fourth goal is I do want to table at one convention. I don't know if this is necessarily one that Damien and I will hit this quarter because I know that we're gonna do at least one before the end of the year. I just don't know if it's gonna be this quarter. There are a lot in the LA area and it's kind of about like finding a good one that we both are interested in and one that we think that both of our stuff would sell at and having enough product to sell. Art is not cheap to produce, like getting prints and buttons and enamel pins, it's just not cheap. So it's all about also getting enough product. At some point this year, we will do a table. I would like to this quarter. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. You'll have to check back in. My last 2 for this quarter are both writing related. I am doing Camp NaNoWriMo, which is where I'm doing the French Money Pit book, and I hope to finish a draft of that in this quarter. I have talked about in the past, this is a book idea that I've had for a very long time. I kind of just want to like get it out and see if it's worth pursuing because I thought when I wrote the Witch book back for NaNoWriMo in November that I was really gonna fall in love with that book and like that was gonna be my next book that I pitched to Rena, and it kind of didn't happen. I have a lot of mixed feelings about that book. I've talked about it in past videos, and I don't know if that's gonna happen for this next one, but I feel like I won't know until I try, right? So this is a book idea I've had for a long time, just like the Witch book, and so I kind of just want to get it out and see what happens and how I feel with it once the draft's done and go from there. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. It's a little scary. It's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie, because I've written so many books now. I have 2 books on submission. Rena's read a 3rd one, and I have about like 5 others that are just out in the abyss, aka my computer hard drive. However, I'm very determined to get a draft done in the next quarter. But that's 3 months and I am gonna be working on it in Nano, and my goal is to hit 40 hours of working on it in Nano, Camp Nano. And I think like 40 hours of writing, I should get like a majority of it done, if not the whole thing. I don't think I'll get the whole thing. I don't wanna push myself, but I think I'll get like a big chunk of it done. My outline for it is done, so I know what I'm writing and I know where it's going. I think that I can get it done pretty quickly in this quarter. And who knows, maybe I'll read over it and send it off to beta readers. I don't know, I haven't decided. But my last goal, I don't know why I've decided to do this myself, but I want to finish a draft of my middle grade idea. And the reason why is I realized that my mental health is something I've been dealing with a lot in this past year or 2 years, 2.5 years, and it's kind of holding me back. I've had my agent now for like 3 years, and in that time period, I finished 1 book that is also on sub now, and I've only written 1 other book, which was the Witch book. So in those 3 years, I've written 2 books, and one of them is not even a book, and no one else has read it but me. And I have only never read it. I just wrote it. So I want to stop holding myself back when it comes to my writing. And I think the way to do that is to get drafts out, even if they're not the greatest, because like, as I've said before, work way better when I already have a foundation to build on, and I won't get that unless I get the drafts out. I want to get that draft out of the middle grade book. And another reason why is because I recently Like the other day I came up with a new book idea that I really like and I really want to do, but I can't because I already have lined up what I want to do this year. Because after the middle grade in the French Money Pit is my adult fantasy idea that I think is going to take me the 3rd and 4th quarter to draft, because it's a big project. So I think it's going to take me a long time to draft that one. And I just already have it all lined up, like what I'm going to do. So like maybe I shouldn't be so like stringent about it, but like these are my goals and I don't want to let go of them. But I have this new idea for a new young adult book, maybe even new adult, I don't really know. It's in that bracket of like 18 years old, but a new young adult book. And then I also have this old idea of mine that while I was taking a shower today, I was like, this could maybe work as a comic or like a graphic novel, but I don't know how to write those. So I need Damien's help because he loves me so much, right, Damien? I can't do that by myself. So I need Damien's help because I think that it would be like a cute comic idea or graphic novel idea. And then I also have another graphic novel idea that kind of hit me the other day when I was like half asleep and waking up and I was like, oh, I like this idea. I have so many ideas that I want to work on and I just need to get something done or nothing will ever get done. Wait, that sounds stupid. That's all my goals for this quarter. That's where I'm leaving you. Let's hope that I can hold myself accountable this quarter because I have a lot to do. I thought the first quarter was going to be busy and the second quarter is going to be very busy because I said this a million times, but I am in the busy period at my work. It will not end until the end of April, which is also during Camp Nano, which means that April's gonna be insanely busy for me. On top of that, I am gonna be doing live Write With Me videos, like writing sprint Write With Me videos every Monday during Camp NaNoWriMo from 5 to 6 p.m. Pacific time. And it's just like, wow. That's just in April alone. And then I'm hoping that I have so many like, to write the middle grade draft, I have to read a bunch of middle grades first. Cause like I have a whole list of ones that I wanna read before I even start drafting. But I don't wanna start reading those cause I know that once I start, I'm gonna want to start drafting that right away. And I can't because I have to finish the French Money Pit. I'm struggling very hard right now. And if I thought quarter one was busy, I'm so stupid. What are your goals this quarter? Do you do quarterly goals? Do you do yearly goals? Do you think goals are stupid? Comment below, let me know. I'm like a little freaking out, just a little bit freaking out about what my goals are for this quarter, but that's okay. If you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button below. And if you loved the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my videos. And until then, I will see you all next time. And it's getting very hot in front of this ring light. Stay classy, all those beautiful things.